not take it anymore, who would not let... Listen, you fuckers, you screwheads. Here's a man who would not take it anymore. A man who stood up against the scum, the cunts, the dogs, the filth, the shit. Here is someone who stood up.
Kill everyone now. Condone first-degree murder. Advocate cannibalism. Eat shit.
I want to kill everyone. Satan is good. Satan is our pal.
Welcome to hell.
If you stay out of my way, there'll be no problem. But if you toy with me, I'll burn you so bad you'll wish you died as a child.
Some men aren't looking for anything logical, like money. They can't be bought, bullied, reasoned, or negotiated with. Some men just want to watch the world burn.
And I will rain down an ungodly fucking firestorm upon you. You're gonna have to call the fucking United Nations and get a fucking binding resolution to keep me from fucking destroying you. I am talking scorched earth, motherfucker. I will massacre you. I will fuck you up.
I hate you, motherfucker. I hate you, motherfucker. I hate you, motherfucker. I hate you, motherfucker.
Believe in Jesus. Sinner. Well, you're gonna meet him.
Yeah, what up?
We're here.
Into 2020, that was Madras showering the rotting earth there to open it up there on Razor Radio. And for you listening on YouTube, that was Charles Bronson killing somebody.
That's right.
Just
We made it
the whole year, huh?
Dude, we made it all the way to the end of 2020. Fucking finally.
Well, wait. Knock on wood, because we got a couple more days. This year's been that kind of year. But welcome to the top 20. Hey, the reason that actually made this year worthwhile, the music that we got to listen to, because everything else sucks shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, really, no shows, no seeing your friends. So it had to be all about the music.
Okay.
Absolutely. Dude.
So, go ahead, Dan.
Oh, I was going to say, and putting out a record has been like glorious too, man, during this like pandemic time. That's why we do it, because everybody's bored at the house. So hopefully everybody tuning in, send us your comments, whatever the fuck else you want us to answer.
I have the chat popped out on YouTube. I'm not on the Facebook right now, but if you're on YouTube, go to the chat there. It's live chat.
Cool.
Emily, since you're the new girl at the Razor Radio family, why don't you go ahead and start with your list? Start with 20.
Right.
We'll be peanut gallery commenters, like I got that too, or oh, I missed that, or oh, good pick. And then we'll play a couple tracks from your top 20.
Perfect. All right, let's get it started. My number 20 is
I said drum roll.
My number 20 is Code Orange, Underneath. Number 19 is AC/DC, Power Up. Number 18 is Gamma Bomb, Sea Savage.
Ooh, I forgot about that one.
That was a great fucking record, dude. Number 17 is Skeletal Remains, The Embalmment of Chaos. Then we got number 16, Cro-Mags, In the Beginning. Number 15, Raven, Metal City. Then we got number 14.
Mine's a little higher though.
It was a solid record, dude. Number 14,
years. Years.
Right?
Fish and chips.
Fish and chips, man. Fish and chips, motherfucker. Right? Then we got number 14, Thanatopsis Initiation, which I know you guys will get that one on there. That record fucking rolls. That's so much.
It needs more widespreadness.
And then I got number 13, Body Count, Carnivore. And then I got that's a solid fucking record, dude.
I was on in the background a lot. I mean, I really like the update of colors you brought on there. It's pretty good.
I like that they have Riley doing a song with them. And then we got it's fucking solid, dude. Then we got Midnight Rebirth by Blasphemy.
I have that too, but way higher.
Got 11, Thrown into Exile, Illusion of Control. Then we got 10, Haunt, Mind Freezer.
Okay. I have Haunt, but not that one.
Oh, shit.
I don't even know they had an album called Mind Freezer. I thought it was Mind
Yeah.
Freeze.
Mind Freeze,
Mind
sorry.
Freeze.
Mind Freeze. Mind Freeze.
I don't.
Okay. I'm
Unless they got
reading
a new-
these off.
They got a new freezer for something. I don't know. They could. He
Maybe
releases-
they did, man.
he
Maybe
releases
they
a-
Good record.
he
It's a
writes
good
a song
record,
every
but
day.
Mind
I
Freeze.
have a different one.
Sorry, guys.
I have Haunt on my list, but a different one.
And then I got Heathen, Empire of Blind for number 9.
Mine's
Number
higher.
8. Probably. Then number 8, I got Testament, Children of. Well, so wait, oops, I didn't write the fucking record.
Titans of Creation.
Mine's 7.
That's my number 8. Then I got Karak Ungran, Frankensteina, Stratomantinus. Number 6,
What?
I got Madras, Charring the Rotten Earth. Number 5.
Obviously not close to it enough.
Number 5, I got Mr. Bungle, Raging Wrath of the Easter Bunny. Raging Wrath of the Easter Bunny. Number 4, Warbringer, Weapons of Tomorrow. Number
that too.
3, Havoc V. As everyone knows, that's been my favorite record so far, mostly this year. Number 2 is
I
a
got it way
single,
higher.
Void Vader, I Can't Take It. That's the only single I have on this thing, but I've listened to that song a million times this year, so that's my number 2. And then, as everyone knows, number 1 is BPND, American-made 70s motherfucking classics. BPND.
Yeah, some asshole turned you on to that.
Yeah, fucking Andy fucking Ford. Do you know him?
Yeah, he's an asshole.
He is a fucking asshole.
Fuck
I
that guy.
do. I have that BPMD record on my list. It's still a little bit higher, but it was like partying around when football was on. It was like Marv and Batman. Those guys, we would listen to that all the time. That was the party record. That one in the Body Count, actually.
Wait, how is yours higher? Mine's number
Yeah, that's what
1.
I'm saying. How is yours higher than number 1?
I mean, higher up on my list. Like it's actually number 14 on my list. Higher up.
Oh, I thought. Okay, from going from the bottom to the top, I thought you meant higher up. Like, isn't
Lower. Okay, whatever you want to call it. What was that record at number 7 that you said?
number 7? It's Karak, Ungran, Frankensteina, Stratomantinus. It's what do you call it? Symphonic black metal.
Okay, that's definitely something I did not have anywhere. I hadn't even heard of them. But is it good?
It fucking rolls, dude. If you like symphonic black metal.
I like some symphonic black metal. I mean, I like going back like old D-Mew and stuff like that. You know, old symphonic, old Cradle of Filth before they went all commercial. They were very symphonic.
Well, this band used to be a 3-piece, and they ended up adding a guitar player because the singer was the guitar player. And Tanner's seen them; they're fucking wild live. So when they come back to the US, they're touring. They're gonna be crazy, dude.
They're from SoCal?
No, they're from.
No.
From. Oh my god, I can't think of where they're from. They're from Europe. I'll just say
Finland,
Europe.
probably, if it's black metal. Either Finland or Norway.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think
Uh,
that's good.
so
It's a
you
good
put a
list.
single. I didn't put. I put a little honorable mentions for singles for me, but I do like that Void Vader a lot too. I think it's some of the best stuff they've ever done.
Ooh, I love the higher energy. It's fucking amazing,
Mhm.
dude. And it's just like so catchy, like I can't take it. I don't know. It's been stuck in my head for like
the
what, 2
video is
weeks
great
now?
too.
Yeah,
The video is great too.
Oh yeah.
I think them as songwriters have really progressed. I think for some
Oh.
reason, Lucas's voice is now like a top notch. Just like, not saying he wasn't before, but I really feel like the new stuff, obviously with Sam on bass, he's really added like a new dimension to the band, and obviously the raging guitar solo from Eric and whatnot. So I think it's a
They're,
solid song, and I'm looking forward to hearing more from Void Vader. So
They're
No,
gelling at the right time. They need. The only thing is with this pandemic. I mean, they were set to fucking tour all fucking 2020. Hopefully, they'll get to make it up in 2021 and tour all this year because, yeah, they're also a band that's just awesome live.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
I'm dying for their record. I think they're talking about it dropping April of next year. That's probably going to be in my top 5 next year for sure. I'm already planning it. It's
What
going to be in
if
my
it
top
sucks? You can't do what it sucks.
It's not
That
gonna
was
suck.
like
Come
in
on, it has I Can't Take It on it. Oh my god, come on.
That was like in 1999. I'm like, oh sure, just Phantom Menace is probably going to be my favorite movie of the year, and I went and saw it twice, and it was like, no, it's not.
Yeah, but here's the thing: you can't blame the little kid. I do not blame the little kid for that movie being.
No, I
you
blame
know,
Jar Jar
bad.
Binks.
I blame Jar Jar Binks, dude. And they're all talking about it coming out in The Mandalorian. I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
please, no, come on, no Jar Jar, come on, no.
Bill Burr made a good joke about it last season, though. He's like, maybe he's a Gungan under there. You don't want to see your face. Oh, yeah, it was pretty funny. Anyway, solid list. You got a little black metal, you got some rock and roll, you got AC/DC, you got classic in there. Yeah, you covered it. You listen to a good variety. That means you're definitely part of the Razor Radio family, I think.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, Andy thinks I know you are. So
At least Tanner knows. Thanks, Tanner, for knowing.
You wouldn't be here if I didn't know. Ah,
True.
all right, speaking of that Boyd Vader track, why don't we get into it right now with I Can't Take It on
Razor Radio.
All right, and that was BPMD, Emily's number one, with the great ZZ Top, Beer Drinkers and Hellraisers. And I know Phil, I've actually hung out with Portnoy a couple times. Those guys are beer drinkers, especially Phil. You know what I like about that BPMD record? It's the only time in Phil Demo's career that he's been the only guitar player in the band.
Whoa.
Violence, Machine Head, all his other bands, Metal Easy, he's had somebody to play guitar with.
Even the tour. What about the record that came out after Nothing to Gain?
That's still got Rob Flynn on it.
The demo? No, the new band without
no, Torque. Yeah, Ray Vegas played guitar in Torque.
Gotcha.
The guy that put Phil Demo in Violence.
Gotcha.
Yeah, he's the first. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I just love that it has Bobby Blitz and fucking Phil Demo together. That's what I love.
And the guitar players that Phil decides to take on are there's not a slouch in the bunch, man. You got Joe Walsh, you got Ted Nugent, Eddie Van Halen, who we lost this year, Leslie West, who we lost this year. Joe Perry. Joe Perry's probably the sloppiest one on the album.
You just named a song without naming the guitar player. Billy Gibbons is fucking no slouch either. I hate to tell you that.
Yeah, I'm just saying, all these guitar players he tried on. Joe Perry's probably the biggest slouch on the album.
And speaking of beer drinking, I'm dedicating this one to Batman. So I know he likes Budweiser. So I'm drinking this for you, bud.
They hang out front that way they can smoke weed. All right, Tanner.
All right. I guess I'm up. So my two rules.
You can show your vinyl on.
Oh, thanks for letting me do that on my own show. I appreciate it. My two rules are for this obviously are one, I had to buy it. I had to physically own it. I had to love it enough to buy the album, right? Because there's so many albums that came out this year. And two is depending on how many times I listen to it, that's what the order for my list is. So I don't want to hear any fucking butthurt fucking musicians that we interviewed hitting me up saying, why was mine on this? Yeah, I don't want to hear it. So this is my list. Hopefully you guys can...
Fuck off.
Well, I raise a toast to all you guys. How about that one? All right, I'm gonna get started.
Guys.
So number 20 is Exist with Egosta, if I'm saying that right. Number 19, I got Mr. Bungle with The Raging Wrath of the Easter Bunny.
I got that one way higher.
Well, I ranked it low on my list because it's not really technically a new album. Okay. It's all good. It's all good. Number 18 is a band called White Magician with Dealers of Divinity.
You sent me that. That's pretty good.
17 is From the Ruins with Into Chaos. Let's see here. Oh, 16. I forgot this record came out earlier this year. This is Lazarus Casket with Warriors of Sacrifice.
Nice.
It came out this year? I thought it was December last year. For Christmas.
See, that's what I'm saying. I had to write all this stuff down.
That's why I didn't have it. Sorry, Jason.
And then band out of San Diego called King Gorm. Very heavily classic rock. It's kind of like Pink Floyd-ish. Really love it.
Are you doing
Let's see
shrooms
here.
when you-
14 AC/DC with Power Up. Easy. 13 Hellbender with American Nightmare. 12 Haunt with Flashback. 11 11 is Warbringer with oh my gosh, Weapons of Tomorrow, if I can get my list there. 10 easy, Fish and Chips, Raven, Metal City.
Chips.
There's a chip. That's,
Number
that's
number-
funny. That was your number 10? It was
Yeah,
my
my
number
number
10.
10.
Just let you know.
Okay.
Spoiler, number 10 for me is Raven, too.
There you go. Number 9 is Old Blood with Acid Doom. I really love this record. It's
I like
more
that
rock,
record a lot. I've been
more
listening
rock
to
and
it.
roll. It's more rock and roll based.
Link's
Number 8, Armored Saint with Punching the Sky.
I got a little higher.
Number 7 is Tyrant with Hereafter. Number
Yeah.
6, great Bay Area fucking band. They absolutely rule. I wish more people gave them enough credit. This is Hemotoxin with Restructure the Molded Mind.
I like them, too.
Number 5, the Mighty Thanatopsis with Initiation. Yes, you guys are top 5 for me.
Mhm.
Favorite Bay Area album of the year. 4.
Really?
4 is a Dutch Legends Usurper with Evolution. Number
I think that
3.
record's good.
Number 3, Haunt Mind Freeze.
2 Haunt records. Woo!
Yeah.
Nice.
Number 2, this should come as no surprise for anybody. Mekong Delta, Tales of Future Past. I had to
Not
buy it
for
on
me,
both,
anybody. You've been talking about it since June.
on both formats. And of course, I'm biased as fuck. Deal with it. This is Madras Returning the Rotting Earth. That is my top 20. So hopefully you guys enjoy some of that stuff. So
The Mekong Delta. I'm shocked that you got Thanatopsis so high. You really like that album, huh?
dude, I told you. You know what's funny? When I put it into my car for the first time, as I was like in park, obviously, I was texting Dave and going, dude, this might be my favorite Bay Area album of the year. And some strong records came out of the Bay Area this year. So
2 of them.
yeah,
I got 2 higher,
was
but yeah.
well, Dave was really excited. I guess my word carries some weight with him. So I'm honored,
Well,
Mr. Dave and John. But yeah, that
It
record.
doesn't hurt that you have one or take a production, too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's all about the songs, man. I mean,
Well,
production we already know is going to be
That's the reason
awesome.
why I have it on my list too. We'll get into it, but it's higher because I've heard those songs going back to the fucking 90s. You know what I mean? It's like kind of almost a Mr. Bungle type thing. I've heard all the demos. I mean, Malfaded. I've heard that song on two or three different demos. You know?
Yeah, but they have some new songs on there too, right?
Oh yeah, no, it's good stuff.
It's
It made my list, dude. It's just not as high up as you did. Really, no
Well, I
heathen,
told
huh?
you. I didn't. Like I said, I didn't care enough to buy it. I had, dude, honorable mentions. Like I had Evil Dead didn't make my list. It just it
That's
didn't
on my list.
didn't really do much for me in terms of
It
the
sounds like
songwriting.
like
So-
where Annihilation Civilization left off. I mean, especially with the original vocals back, you know.
Yeah, it just like I said, some of these records didn't do a lot for me. But the ones that did made my list, and I had to buy them. So, and then there's a band called Vendatar with the Paralyzer or Paradiser EP. I only could get it on digital, so that's my honorable mention.
Are there any other like little honorable mentions that were digital that you want to mention, or?
That one and the Entropy, the one that you mentioned to me earlier, that I can't find it anywhere on a physical,
Yeah, I've tried.
physical media. So
I've tried physical and yeah.
it's
I've
only on
heard
like
their-
that YouTube. It's only on YouTube and maybe Bandcamp. I'll have to get it on Bandcamp, but yeah, definitely those two. But thanks for listening into my list. So there you go.
Nice, solid
Nice
list.
You got anything you want to say about it, Emily? Some of his picks?
It's a solid
Something
list. I
like-
like it. You did a great
He's a
job.
very modest dude. Picks his own album at number 1.
Well, I didn't want to have to hear about it later on.
It's a solid fucking record, though, man. I love that
Oh,
record. Serpent's Quest is my favorite song off that record.
You'll get no arguments out of me.
And I worked really hard for that. Okay, so I'm very proud of it, and I'm glad people are enjoying it.
Glad
So,
to have this on vinyl, dude.
thank
It's
you.
fucking
And I'm
solid.
glad to have it on cassette.
That's right. There you
I
go.
know want some signatures on this, Tanner, when I see you in a few weeks.
Well, I only can give you one, so I will
Oh,
definitely.
no, I have another one. I have 2 Madras records.
I'm sure Mr. Couch and Mr. Bishop and Tom are really gonna dig.
Yep, and live long and prosper, motherfuckers.
You and your
And,
fucking
speaking of that, why don't we play the title track off that sucker right now, huh?
I thought we already played. Or no, we're doing.
No, we're gonna play it right now. Thanatopsis.
That's right.
The Age of Silence right now on
Razor Radio.
And a record that Tanner has been telling me since June. It's probably gonna make my top 10 list. This is gonna make my top 10 list. And that would be Mekong Delta right there with Mental Atrophy. Very underrated Boston band.
Boston, no, they're from Germany. Total
Really?
German fucking band.
Oh, no, I'm thinking of
it's
Malaya
like-
Rage.
Yeah,
Malaya-
yeah.
Boston.
Dude, but you got to admit though, this is very German. Like, if you want to define
Yeah,
German
totally.
metal, this is fucking German as fuck.
German progressive thrash.
His vocals sounds like Matt Barlow to me, except like I don't it's very strange, but it works. So there you go.
All right. The old man's list. AC/DC Power Up and Abysmal Dawn and Mark Biederman's Straight. I want to hear the whole record, but Straight as a Crowbar Flies. Those are my honorable mentions as far as that goes. At number 20, like you, Emily, I have Body Count with Carnivore.
Nice.
That was on around here a lot because as you know, in my neighborhood, we have a lot of hip hop fans too, and you can get by with throwing the Body Count on with the hip hop fans, and we listen to it a lot. It's a good record. Good record.
Solid record.
Number 19 for me was Haunt with Flashback.
Really?
Like that record. That was almost my lay down, take a nap to right there record. 18 was Havoc, V5, whatever you want to call it. I did get good trash. Number 17 with me, Thanatopsis with Initiation.
Nice.
Listen, I love the record, love those guys, but I've heard, like I said, I've heard a lot of those songs before. Juan did an outstanding job of bringing the production up. I want to hear an all new record from them. Number 16 was, it seems like this is kind of like another record this year. I've been listening to it since 2019, and that would be Hellbender's American Nightmare. I mean, I was listening to the record at Bill's birthday party, his 50th in 2019, but still played a lot. Batman loves them. Number 15 is more my taste when you start getting to that crossover fucking hardcore shit. It would be our boys in Destroyed in Seconds, Bruce Reeves, Kyle Hertz, with Divide and Devour, John Tomala, just unbelievable. And that one song, Shooting Cops, and it just fit with when the whole Black Lives Matter thing coming out, their album coming out. Good shit.
And I'm glad John's doing better. Just had to throw that out.
Yes.
There.
Yep. And then 14, Emily, DPMDs with American Made.
I'll do Tanner's job.
Party record. It was on a lot. Plus, we got to talk to Phil this year, and he got to tell us that the 2 songs he picked were "Vampire" from Blue Oyster Cult and what was the other one? God damn it! Oh, the Van Halen song.
DOA rules.
At number 13, I have AC/DC, except it's with an X, and it's Antichrist Demon Core with Satan is King. Had to get some power violence in there from this grindhead. Number 12, probably their best record in 20 years, and that's Sodom with Genesis XIX. Fucking great. Fucking from the Legends thrash. That record's fucking killer all the way through.
And they brought back
number
Frank
11
on
for me,
guitar.
Drop Dead.
they
Rhode
brought back
Island's own
Frank
Drop
on-
Dead.
Right.
Yeah.
I said they brought back Frank on guitar for the Sodom record. So
Yes,
fucking
yes.
rule.
Frank Angel Ripper, yes, that's his first album since 1989. That's probably why it's so fucking good. Frank Blackfire. Tom Angel Ripper. I mean, you don't get any more German Teutonic thrash than Angel Ripper and Blackfire together. I mean, yeah, Sodom. 11, going back into that hardcore fucking power violence, whatever you want to call it. It's Rhode Island's own fucking Drop Dead with their self-titled Drop Dead. Their first record in like 18 years. And it's a fucking blur of fucking power violence and grind. Number 10, just like you, Tanner, Raven with Fish and Chips. I mean, Metal City.
Yes. Oh, love that.
And, number 9 was the Boys and Warbringer. You know, John, all those guys, good friends of the show. I'm surprised we didn't have John on this year.
We tried.
We just didn't have enough tape.
We tried. No, we tried.
That's all good. That's something. We're in a pandemic. Number 8 was Evil Dead, United States of Anarchy. I really dug the record. And there you go, Juan. 2 records on my top 20, man. Now you better come on the show. I like Evil Dead. It sounds pretty much. I mean, Bill did a great job on the production, all that stuff. Number 7, Testament, Titans of Creation. What can you say? Testament. They're a fucking supergroup. They got fucking Gene Hoglan on drums. They got DeGornio on bass. They got Alex Skolnick, and they got Chuck, and they got fucking Eric. They're a supergroup. And it seems like they're putting out a record every time we have a presidential election. The last one was 2012, 2016. So 2024 should be the next Testament record. Number 6 was Armored Saints, Punching the Sky, which is, I mean, it really is. It's dad metal. I love it because I'm at that age, you know what I mean? I mean, you're not going to see a bunch of fucking raging 18-year-olds, 16-year-olds picking up on the new Armored Saint, but the music they're making is fucking just killer.
I don't think 16-year-olds like. I don't think a lot of 16-year-olds like this kind of music, unfortunately.
That's what I'm saying.
There's
Armored
not really
Saint
a scene anymore.
Yeah, no. And to match the other side of that, my number 5 record is Heathens Empire of the Sun, which is more, yeah, no. But you
Empire
can't.
of the Sun. I think it's Empire of the Blind, but you're close.
Empire of the Blind, I'm sorry. Empire of the Blind, you're right, absolutely right. But Kragan and Lee, basically, you know, for the last 5 years, they've also been the guitar team in Exodus, my favorite band. So they kill it on the record, man. I mean,
hold on, and your favorite, the H Team, is also on it too, so you can't go wrong.
So is fucking my boy from fucking Blind Illusion, Doug Piercy. I mean,
right.
that one, dude, it's a good track, great track.
Absolutely.
Number 4 for me is this band of hoodlums from Cleveland, Ohio, and it would be Midnight with Rebirth by Blasphemy. Their Metal Blade Records debut. I love everything Midnight's ever done. They are basically Venom meets Motorhead. What more needs to be said?
Yeah, dude.
Right?
Fuck you.
And they kill live.
I mean, you put Venom and Motorhead together, you get Midnight.
They fucking roll up.
And you put a little speed. I mean, there's some kind of Speed Wolf elements in their sound too that I like. So
yeah. Well, but Speed Wolf's got a lot of Motorhead in them too, though.
Yeah.
You know? Especially Out on Bail. I mean, that's practically their Motorhead clone song. Going back to Speed Wolf.
Totally.
All right, and here is my number 1 Bay Area record of the year. And it's number 3. It's Necrot with fucking Mortal. One of the fucking most brutal fucking death metal. Every riff on it is killer. It's on a great label, Tank Crimes. I love all the guys in the band. Me and Hate War used to book those guys as opening acts at the 5-star and shit. And how far they've come in, I mean, like 6 years. We had them open up Rhett from fucking Gravehill's fucking birthday party. They were the first band when, like in 2014, came down from Oakland and shit. And to watch where they've gone is killer. My number 2 record, Mr. Bungle. You could call them a Bay Area band, but they're not really from the Bay Area. They're from Eureka, which, if you've ever been to Eureka, it smells like weed. The whole town smells like weed. It does. It's Middle Humboldt County, buddy. I'm probably sure now that it's legal, it's even worse. But when I used to go up there in the 90s and stuff like that for these weird parties and stuff, you could still smell it everywhere. That's an area you don't go hiking in the woods.
Without a joint.
And of course, just like my amigo over here. Oh no, over there. That guy over there.
Over here?
Madras, Charring the Rotting Earth. How could it not be? I've fucking been listening to this record all year. I want to play it to everyone. I want to show, because he's my co-host and all that. I want to show it off because where you guys have come from, the Essence Time Master No Flight, it just, your songwriting is fucking top notch, and more people need to hear it. More people need to fucking hear it.
Plus, you have a song right now, dude.
I'm honored, dude. Seriously, I'm fucking honored to be a part of it, and glad you like the record, my man.
Well, I think it's because you gave it to me like 4 months early, so I've been listening to it. And like I said earlier on another show sometime this year, it's an album that when I put it on, I want to listen to the whole thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you do some
I don't-
cleaning.
I don't because it's like 20 minutes long. You know, I don't just listen to a song here and here. When I put it on here at home, it's like I'm doing something whole record. Sometimes I play it twice because it's so short.
It's awesome though, dude. Don't you miss? Let me ask you something. Don't you miss records like this? Do we really need to have a 50-minute long album?
No.
That's why-
Fuck no,
Hey,
dude.
Other than the Mr. Bungle demo, all the records, Necrot's not a very long record either.
No, it's not. But I'm
Yeah,
saying like I
Midnight's
was,
not very long.
but even in like the 80s,
Now,
like
the
I was
Heathen
listening.
record, it is long.
Well, yeah, but they haven't made a record. They're like Boston, dude. They they make a record every decade. So I would.
Yeah, the last one came out in 2010.
So, but dude, like I was listening to even like the Van Halen stuff. It's like 30 minutes, like 31,
yeah.
32, 33 minutes. So I don't know.
You could put on Antichrist Demon Chorus, Satan is King, and you could listen to that 4 times in 30 minutes.
Yeah. But is there anything wrong with that nowadays? No.
Because that's the style they do. They're power violence, man. It's fucking, and there's a difference between power violence and fucking grind. Power violence, you got the heavy part with the fast, where the grind just goes all the way through. You guys,
And there's
you
more
guys
down-
don't know that. That's how you
Yeah,
tell the
there's more-
difference.
And there's more downbeats in the power violence stuff, right?
Power
Isn't there
violence, you
more
got a
punk-
downbeat with a grind, or
Yeah.
the full rage, whereas grind just kind of sticks to it.
Oh, and speaking of that, I want to make one honorable mention as well that I forgot to do. The Drain album. My buddy Sam is the singer of Drain. That record
Okay.
fucking rules. So make
I
sure to go
heard
pick that up. So I forgot to pick that up, but that would have been in my list as well. Great fucking power violence. Ooh, it's awesome. If you
So
like
let's
power
see,
trip,
which
it's
ones
like that.
did we have on all 3 of our lists? So we all had Raven.
Yeah, we had
Right?
We had fish and chips. Yeah.
we had Thanatopsis.
Yeah.
We had
Thanatos.
well, you did an honorable mention.
Testament?
AC. Testament didn't make my list. I thought
Yeah.
there were other. Dude,
How about
these-
Warbringer?
what's up? Yeah, Warbringer made our list
Warbringer
as
made
well.
all our lists. Right?
Yeah,
Yes.
definitely. They're my number
And then-
4.
And Haunt made our list as well. Different albums. but
Haunt?
Yeah.
Flashback.
So-
nigga. It's funny because
So, dude,
both Haunt records, he's got 2 votes.
yeah, and then obviously, dude. But here's the thing: before we end off here, man, I want to do like either like a moment of silence or like a celebratory drink to all fallen. You know, all of our brothers, our heroes that left us either way too soon or during a time when we couldn't go see them live one more time. But this is for all you guys tuning in and supporting the station. Anything I do, anything Andy does, anything Miss Emily does, we really, really fucking appreciate you guys. And here's to 2021. Let's fucking make it a better year, huh?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, sure. I'll drink to that.
Yeah, no, and all
Eddie
honestly,
Van
man,
Halen
thank
really
you
hurt
very
me,
much.
though.
Dude. The Neil
That's the
Peart
big one for me.
hurt.
Neil Peart killed me, dude. I cried.
That killed me.
I cried.
Yeah,
half of Cynic dying that killed me too.
Right?
So there are a lot. Even the Kobe Bryant one kind of killed me. That was kind of like my childhood. So depending on what you're kind of into, it just sucks. But I think
But then again, there were a couple of our friends that pulled through, like Will Carroll. I'm glad he's still with us.
absolutely, and John, and
Yeah.
but obviously I think losing Riley Gale was a kind of a huge blow. I mean, that killed me.
Oh, I
too,
forgot about Riley. Yeah, Riley was a good dude, man. I met him at the fucking the Scion Metal Festival in I think 2012, 13. They played the Glass House, and the guys from Speed Wolf introduced me.
Yeah, who headlined that show?
That was Municipal Waste.
Okay. I was there. We were hanging out there that
Municipal
show.
Waste, Power Trip, Death Angel, Speed Wolf, and I think Death Angel. It was either Death Angel or Municipal Waste. One of them, they were back, and then it was Power Trip, Speed Wolf, and I think Bonded by Blood opened that night.
I want to say so as well, but I remember Power Trip still to this day,
Anyway.
just fucking loving him, and that was on the first album, obviously. But you got to see him a couple more times, and Metal Beer
The guy
Fest you
from
were
Teen
at.
Wolf introduced me to Riley and the guitar player from Power Trip. And I seen them just about every time they came back through LA since then. And Riley always went out of his way to fucking come say hi or whatever. And me, him, and Kevin Angel from fucking Vile Descent at Metal Beer Fest 2 years ago. He got annihilated at the
That's
Wiltern.
awesome.
We had a really good time. And
How cool was that experience, man? That's fucking awesome.
what's that?
To
You
have
drunk?
that experience. No,
Well-
but to have that fucking moment is rad. I think that's the
Well,
coolest
when
thing.
you look back on it now that we've lost him, I mean,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
it sucks.
dude, like even knowing that I can say I saw him live, that rules. Okay, I don't know, call me biased, but man, like even though it's a shitty fucking tragedy, you know, it kind of reminds me of like, and I wasn't around for it, but kind of like what a Bon Scott would be. I would assume, or like, you know, like he's
How about Cliff Burton?
okay. There you go. Even, but you know what I mean. Somebody like that. That's like, I don't know. Like even you telling me you smoked weed with Cliff in the bathroom, and that
I
wasn't like.
smoked a joint
that
with Cliff
was
Burton
like,
at his bathroom at the Stone.
But
Yeah,
like-
at an Exciter gig.
Yeah, but you go, you know, that wasn't, you know, that was just normal. But it's like looking back, that's
Yeah, he
fucking
was at-
cool. That's fucking cool.
He was at
I
every
don't-
gig.
You
Him
that
and
story.
fucking huh?
You never told me
Really?
that story.
Never been around that
Oh.
long with us.
Well,
But I've hung out
I
with
used to do
him
a
at his
fanzine
house.
called. I used to do a fanzine, you know, print fanzine called Metallic Thrash, and we had just interviewed. They'd just gotten off the Ride the Lightning tour, with Wasp and Armored Saint, and they were back home, and we interviewed Kirk in an alley, and Cliff was just hanging out. He didn't really want to talk, but when it came out, I had a Green Bud joint, and I had the mag with me to show him that we did the interview, and he signed it for me, and I go, look at the joint. He goes, let's go. And he took me up the fucking stairs to the bathroom and upstairs to the Stone, and we're just smoking the joint back and forth, you know. I didn't think nothing of it. It was cool. Saw Cliff all the fucking time. He was at every gig. Smoked the joint. Yeah, cool, right on. And he signed the front of the magazine with me, which I still have, because it's also got Paul Bailoff fucking autograph on it too, and Rob Casper. But it's got Bailoff and Burton on it. But yeah, if he had lived, I probably wouldn't even remember it. You know what I mean? But he passed away.
I'm just saying. I mean, dude, cherish those moments, okay?
Yeah, Riley was cool, but he always went out of his way to say hi. I saw him like 3 times at the fucking Regent. The only band I've seen make the Regent go off more than fucking Power Trip is Violence.
Okay.
And
Again.
those are all the shows I've been going to the Regent. Nuclear Assault did pretty good. Fucking Toxic
They were
Holocaust and Evil Dead, but Violence, they turned that room into a fucking. It was fucking mayhem. It was,
Dude, like
I had to watch it from the balcony.
dude, that's yeah, and I was drunk and stoned and somehow got backstage for no apparent reason. So there you go. Like I'm just saying. So, but no, in all honesty, man, thanks to everyone for tuning in and hanging with us. I want to thank obviously
Okay,
Andy
wait.
Ford. And
Before we go-
hold on, yeah, you'll get the last word. I'm just getting my last word.
I got a question for you guys. What are you looking forward to music wise out in 2021 that might be coming out?
Violence.
Exodus. Oh, I'm looking Exodus.
I'm looking
all
forward
the
to
way.
that. Yeah, I knew that was coming out of Emily.
Violence EP all the way. Violence, violence, violence.
All cover songs.
No.
It's originals.
I know.
No, I still think I like their cover. It's cool. That's not an easy song to cover, but after that decade long, they should have put out a new one.
Dude,
I can
do you-
agree.
like I was having this conversation with Emily, and we'll have it. Obviously, this is a public forum, but dude, it's really important when a band like makes a new record that they have a fucking good song to release it under, because most people, like when they get the record, they don't really listen to the whole thing. They get the single, and if the single is that good, then they'll pick up the record. You know, I don't get.
Here's the thing, dude.
cover. I just don't
The
get the cover.
cover
man.
isn't even going to be on the EP.
Yeah, but
not.
after so long, you would think a band of that caliber would release a fucking just amazing killer fucking tune,
Mhm.
not a cover song. That's all. That's all I'm saying. Do the fun thing after you release the fucking, you know, the fucking power hitter. That's all I'm
They just
saying.
wanted to release it. So I'll wait. They'll probably do that single a month before the fucking EP comes out. That's the one we want to look for. What album are you looking forward to, Tanner?
Exodus. hands
Persona
down.
non grata. That's me too. Persona non grata.
But I'm sure. Here's the thing: if Metal Church, and going off of this point too, I see a parallel between Metal Church and Exodus, where they both now have like the classic singer, like the middle singer, as I call him. You know, you got Zetro and then Mike Howell back with Metal Church. So I'm hoping both of those bands release records in 2021 because that would be awesome. Because I'm really
Exodus
digging.
is in the can.
Yeah, but
it's already named.
But even Metal Church and stuff, I'm really digging the stuff they've been putting out for the past couple of years, just like Exodus. So it'd be nice to get, more of those kind of tours. I would love to go.
I saw the Mike Howell Metal Church open for Armored Saint.
I was there
at the Whiskey a couple years ago. Fucking great. They sounded killer.
Dude, that was one of the best shows probably of that year. You got to admit.
Yeah, well, our guest from last week, Attack of the Rising, opened that show too.
Really? Yeah, I went to the San Diego one.
They had a different singer. They had a different singer, but the new guy that they got. Talk about your high voice. Anyway, this was fun. Go ahead, type your list up, post it up on the Razor Radio page on your own page so people know what you did. You guys know how to attach it to all the make it so the bands know. Let them know. Hey, we recognize them. A little acting.
And if we like it enough, I might give you a fucking prize. So let's hear what you guys have to say.
That works for me. We're gonna go out with 3 from me from my top 10 list. We're gonna play Dying Life from Necrot's Mortal. We're gonna play Satan is King from ACXDC, Antichrist Demon Corps. And I only threw 3 in there because Satan is King is a minute long. And we're gonna end it with Mathematics from Mr. Bungle's Raging Wrath of the Easter Bunny. And see you next year, folks.
Well, we'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. We don't know.
I know
Oh, shit.
Well, there you go. So we'll see you next year, folks.
On
Razor Radio.
Happy New Year, everyone.